What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you the next installment in my Devil May Cry 2 LP. We're going to go through the Lucia storyline now that we are finished with Dante. And this LP, this part of my LP is going to be a lot better. I like the Lucia storyline. So we're going to start things off with a new game and an all too familiar cutscene.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons and humans were powerless under their rule, humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Alright, here we go. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into the first mission. Okay, so the area we start in is actually the end of the first mission from Dante's playthrough. We're starting off in this little town now. There are some rooftops that have chimneys that contain red orbs in them. You can destroy them if you want. However, we're going to need to collect some more red orbs before we progress. So, the first thing we gotta do is gather 45 red orbs to unseal the first door so we can continue with the mission. So as you can tell, we are now playing as Lucia, and her combat is actually a little different than Dante's in terms of one button press for the attack usually equates to 2 strikes on Lucia's part. She'll do 2 quick slashes, or maybe a kick and a slash, depending upon if you're pushing the directional pad. So right there, I'm just doing 1 button press, and she does 2 quick slashes. Lucia is more of a speed combo character. She does, her combos are actually pretty cool and stylish. They don't do a lot of damage. So she's not built for power, she's built to just constantly attack you. In other words, you can just relentless aggression is how I like to play with her, and I usually fare pretty well against multiple enemies. Her ranged attack, instead of guns, she throws daggers, and she has a very unique combat system in terms of her abilities to constantly get her combos up, her combo rating up. Her forward flip is what replaces the stinger attack, the forward cartwheel attack, and her high kick, which launches the enemies into the air, replaces Dante's high time. Just as with Dante, those two attacks can be used repeatedly to get the combo up. Her roll and evade doesn't seem to have as much range as Dante's. At least it feels like that. It's probably the same, and I'm probably just not used to it, so it looks weird. And she doesn't do a cartwheel or a roll when you do it to the side. She just does a little spin. She spins to the left or spins to the right. But now that we're all done with the Agana Phoenician here, we're going to jump out the same way we jumped in with Dante and grab a gold orb along the way. We have 4 blue orb fragments in this mission to gather. 2 of them are just laying out and about, and 2 of them are in a secret mission. So come on down here and we'll start the first secret room. So here we're going to get a look at her Devil Trigger as well as her range attacks. When she's in Devil Trigger, she'll throw 5 darts, actually not 5, more like 7. She'll throw a bunch of darts at once and they'll home in on the enemies. Just hold down the aim button, the shoot button, and she will just constantly throw, just like Dante will constantly shoot. Therefore you don't have to mash the fire button every time you want to shoot. When in Devil Trigger form, her character automatically runs very, very fast. So that's a nice feature that she has access to already. She has a lot of speed while in Devil Trigger form. So now that we're done here, we're going to jump past this God of Time statue, jump up here, and get a second blue orb fragment. So like I said, Lucia's combat style is a little more fun. However, if you're just attacking relentlessly, she'll eventually do a certain type of combo. Like she can actually go a little too wild, and she'll sometimes keep going when you want her to stop, and that can cause her to take a hit. So I never try and do all of her full combos unless I'm fighting against an enemy that's just standing there and taking it. Like a Savage Golem, I can do a complete combo on him all I want, and he'll usually just stand there and let me do it. But against multiple enemies, like the Mceras, when we fight them, I try and keep the combos to a minimum and just do quick attacks. So right there, that was like the extent of her combos. So just remember that whenever you do a button press, it usually equates to 2 attacks on her part. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Lucia is definitely a combo attack character. She's not the type of person who delivers power hits like Dante. But with enough practice, you'll become fluent and proficient with her. So the purpose of the first mission here is we're just going to go all the way through this area. And back where Dante started his first mission in front of the church, that's actually where we're going. We're going to go into the church, and our second mission will be inside it, and we'll get a few new items. If you remember from the Dante storyline, Lucia was looking for Arcanas to help, well, I don't know what their true purpose was. I guess they were gonna try and use them against Arius. But Lucia is going to try and obtain Arcana. In the second mission we will go, that's our goal is to go to the church. In this mission, enter it, and that will be the end of the first mission, and the second mission will be going up to the top to obtain the Arcana. So that's what our goal is here. And then we'll rendezvous with Dante in another all too familiar cutscene from back at the house of Mathieu. So the combos with Lucia, I'm going to show them off. Her animations for when she gets a new weapon, a new dagger for instance, to throw at enemies, the animation changes. Right now she'll throw her throwing knives in just 1-2 combo, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. But when she gets a new throwing knife next mission rather, her animation will change. She'll throw them in groups of like 3 at a time, and there'll be a huge delay between them. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'll try using it for that mission. But as you can tell, just like with Dante, the melee attacks are what you're going to use to get your combos going. Just, you know, just keep it up, keep up the pressure. Like I said, the formula for getting your combos up with Lucia and Dante really doesn't vary. And once we get new weapons, we're still going to probably be using the same default weapons that we originally started with. Just like Dante's Rebellion was pound for pound the best weapon that I used with him, I'm going to be using Lucia's Cutlass here for her playthrough as well. So we're just going to head across this bridge, and then we're going to encounter some savage golems. Now, Savage Golems, yeah, we already know how to do this. And that's the trouble with doing an LP of the same game, pretty much, even with a different character. The commentary is gonna be not gonna be too much different. I'm pretty much gonna be saying a lot of the same things twice. But when in Devil Trigger form, Lucia has that one move you might have saw where she just repeatedly swings back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, left, right, left, right, left, right. That is actually kind of risky. I don't like doing that all that much because she'll just, even regardless of whether she's hitting an enemy or not, she'll keep doing that for as long as you push the button until she runs out of Devil Trigger. She just won't stop, you know. So if she's hitting an enemy, that's good and all, but she's extremely vulnerable if she's not hitting the enemy, or if she is hitting an enemy, another enemy can come up and hit her in the back. Anyway, on top of the statue head is our third Blue Orb fragment. We have one more to go, and that's in another secret room up by the church. So we're just going to head up all these stairs. We're going to smash every little statue we come across. And once we are done with the secret room, we will head inside the front door, and that will end the mission. But come over here to this face, interact with it, and we'll begin the second secret room. So yeah, in case you're wondering, because I'm uploading this video right after the Dante LP, I haven't uploaded Mission 9, and I'll be uploading Mission 9 as well as a final video afterwards showing every secret room that I missed, every special item that I missed, every Blue Orb fragment that I missed. I'll do a video, I'll go back through all the missions where I missed stuff, and I'll go obtain everything. I'm going to try and get 100% completion on this game. That way I can definitely say I gave it everything I had. I experienced everything that this game had to offer in normal mode. I won't be replaying Ed Hard or Dante Must Die mode or anything like that. I didn't do it for the first Devil May Cry game, and I won't be doing it for this one or any others. So go ahead, grab everything, and now we're just gonna head over to the front door and enter, and that will end the mission. So, you know, fair stats and whatnot, an overall decent ranking, you know, a good start. I'm gonna enjoy the Lucia playthrough a little bit more than the Dante playthrough. It's also shorter, so look out for that. It won't be 18 missions long like Dante's LP. So anyway, I will see you all in the next mission.